This little guy here is Ripley. Ripley is my little miracle baby. He wasn't supposed to be here. You know, about 20 years ago, there was a guy driving down the local interstate, pulling a horse trailer with a mare inside. Well, the trailer was an old piece of crap, and you know, it shouldn't have been on the road. And the floorboards had rotted out in it. So the mare's foot went through the floor. Well, the guy didn't realize it and kept driving. Of course, the horse is being dragged down the freeway with her hoof, you know, on the pavement. Well, after about 20 miles or 20 minutes or whatever, they finally got the guy to stop. And the horse had her leg shredded down to the cannon bone. State police called a local veterinarian to come out and put the mare down. And for whatever reason, the vet said, you know, she'd like to try and save her. The vet was involved with the Running Valley Horse Rescue. And at the time, I was on the board of directors. So when Blair got there, you know, she was in pretty bad shape. Like I said, her leg had been shredded down to the cannon bone. So we patched it up best we could, knocked her out, and pretty much kept her doped up for, you know, a couple of weeks, trying to let that injury heal a little bit, you know, before we started really doing a whole lot to her. Well, after about 2 weeks, we realized that the mare was pregnant. Well, we figured right then that, you know, the colt was going to come out with, you know, 2 heads or, you know, 5 legs or something like that. Just because of the amount of drugs that we were pumping into this mare. Just huge doses of it. So initially I thought was, well, okay, well, you know, she's going to abort that one. And then we started working out plans on, you know, how we were going to wind up having to abort it. And things like that. You know, and in the end, we basically decided, well, you know, we'll treat the horse as best we can, and, you know, thy will be done, basically. You know, whatever happened, happened. So we started treating the mare. And a few months later, in the middle of a hurricane, that mare decided to give birth. You know, we all kind of held our breath, you know, because we didn't know what kind of shape that colt was going to come out as. Ripley here is that foal. He came out beautiful, perfect. He is the sweetest horse I've ever had. You know, and Ripley's birth was just one of those things that, you know, nobody could believe. You know, we were certain, and what we got was Ripley, and nobody could believe it. It was one of those believe it or not things, which is how we got the name Ripley. Believe it or not. You're getting dreadlocks, buddy. Oh, there you go, buddy. You clean up nice. Look at you. Don't do it, Ripley. Don't do it, Ripley. Ripley, get away from that camera.